Welcome to another edition of AUVSI's Weekend Roundup, where we point out some stories from the week that you might have missed. And Brian, start us off.
All right, so I'll be a little bit all over the country today. First, starting off, Optimus Ride has announced that it will deploy its self-driving vehicles in the state of New York as well as in California. For the state of New York, this will be its first commercial self-driving vehicle program. In Florida, Florida Polytechnic University researchers are using newly invented attacks to improve the security and resiliency of cyber-physical systems such as autonomous vehicles, UAS, and power systems. The goal is to define the weaknesses of these systems and to ultimately improve them so that they can better fight against threats. And finally, in Mississippi, Mississippi State University's Rapid Flight Research Laboratory recently launched its Delta Region initiative in Greenwood, Mississippi. The university is working with 8 Mississippi Delta counties to determine areas where UAS can support local functions such as fire and rescue, as well as monitoring dams and levees.
All right, so that's some different types of news there. For me, Oklahoma State University has plans to fly drones in swarms. They've gotten permission to do that. And Professor Jamie Jacob, who's a friend of AUVSI, said swarms are the future of automated flight. A company called UAVOS has a new simulator to test different types of drones before they fly, so you can make sure that they're going to work before you go into production. And there's a related story to that, using simulations to help create autonomous vehicles, which is in the March-April edition of Unmanned Systems magazine, so I'll have a link to that story as well. Turkey has released video of the first flight of a new male drone, which means medium altitude, long endurance. It's a twin-engine version of the company's ANKA drone, so take a look at that. And this is kind of a fun story. University of Tokyo researchers have developed a ground robot that can climb vertical walls, and it works with the UAV. So the UAV flies over and maps out the territory, and it can go along, and then the UAV can hook a little rope onto the top of the wall, and then the robot can climb up it. So
Wow.
Basically like Batman with his Batarang, so that's pretty cool. As always, links are below, and that's what we have for you this week. We look forward to seeing you next week.